Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Tip off. Goes to Minneapolis. Pass to Redick. Young for three. Hits it from three-point range.
The crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
Randall passes to Conley. And here's Edwards. A three. Miller grabs the miss. Young against Conley. Fires the three. And another three for Minneapolis.
Well, Trae Young is a tremendous outside shooter with almost limitless range.
Edwards inside. Covered by Redick. Edwards, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now Conley. After the missed three from Trae Young.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop.
You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized, and he's a great mentor to the young players on this team. Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
Pass to McDaniels. Randall left side. Shoots from the block. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. And a deep three from Young. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Solid work from beyond the arc. She has to cash in on those chances. They are big for her confidence.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Harris is checked in for Minneapolis. So on the floor for Minneapolis. Tobias Harris is out there with Divac. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Young, and it's Miller in at the three spot. Now DiVincenzo. After J.J. Redick's three-pointer that didn't go. Conley's shot is off. Minneapolis leading by 14. Harris dishes to Redick. Young from outside connects from three-point range. Young's got 15.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Randall. Five to shoot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. That one on Harris. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minneapolis.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Now here's Randall. Over Harris. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net. it becomes contagious.
And here's Young from the arc. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. He's got 18.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And he's good on the three ball.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Minneapolis has possession. Takes a three. Redick with the three. And another three for Minneapolis.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Minneapolis. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. We'll get right back to the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what stands out to you from Minneapolis in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So on the floor for Minneapolis, Adams is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Cassell, and it's Sprewell in at the small forward. And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. The three-pointer, no good. Pass to Cassell. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
The shortest three on the floor, that corner. That is why guys shoot such a good percentage from there.
Randall, a screen on Harris. Here's Shannon. Here's Randall. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Randall's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Pass to Sprewell. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. DiVincenzo's got 5. And here's Minneapolis now. The key thing, Coach, that Donte DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Donte DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Young. Randall against Harris. Randall no good. And Minneapolis has possession. Here's Sprewell. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that worked.
Here's Dillingham. And the 3 off target.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Conley's shot is off. And so Miller will bring it up for Minneapolis. to Redick. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Edwards. So it's the Timberwolves now. Ingles in the corner. Outside Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Minneapolis now. Miller outside. The long distance three is buried. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
And we all know that Redick can shoot it. And I mean shoot it well. But there, nice time to set up a teammate.
Here's Carlton. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. For three, Edwards. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. Divac in the post. Gobert on him. And it's Divac missing. Minnesota with the ball. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Redick. Edwards, no good. Edwards gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And here's Young from the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Redick against Edwards. To the wing right side. Conley, no good, unable to end this run. He can't hit that time. And so it's Minneapolis holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break.
Arena Entertainment.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Randall. Rebound, Minneapolis. And here's Miller outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Conley scanning the floor. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
In for Minnesota, number 1, Terrence Shannon.
And here's Minneapolis now. Pass to Carlton. Now here's Redick. There's Miller with the 3. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards. And it's Conley penetrating. Shannon, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Look, that's a shot she's clearly worked on and perfected.
Conley finds Randall, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got 9 points.
And the fearlessness from Randall to come right back, answer that 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Edwards, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
Young from outside. Julius Randle with the rebound. Here's Shannon, covered by Miller. Randle kicks to Edwards. takes the three. Rebound, Minneapolis. Redick's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On its way from Young for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
We've seen this before from Young. Once he gets going on offense, there's no let-up in his attack.
Shannon drills the three-pointer. Shannon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. That's what we call a winning play.
And Minnesota has possession. Conley with the 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, look, Conley's known as a great passer, but he's also a fantastic three-point shooter.
Took him no time at all on that one. Young's got 38 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Redick with the 3, the rebound by the Timberwolves.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Redick's got 6 points.
The focus, the precision. Once Redick gets any airspace to shoot the deep ball, he seizes on the opportunity.
Pass to Shannon. And Gobert gets to Conley. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Shots good by Miller.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Ingles in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, that's Randall doing his part to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Launches it, cranes it from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And stolen by Dillingham. Here's Cassell, cranes the three-pointer.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And to me, the pull-up almost impossible to defend, so it's really important to master that shot.
For 3, Harris bangs home the trifecta.
Strong response by the veteran Harris, coming back with his own 3, making a statement doing it.
Ingles in the corner, lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Dick, and another 3 for Minneapolis.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
Randall outside. Here's Dillingham. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists now in the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Dick. No good on the 3. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's DiVincenzo. And the shot is long. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And here's Minneapolis now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Cassell. No good from outside. Here's Dillingham. Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham. Garland, he's checked in for Minneapolis.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Adams outside. Left side, Harris. The tray. Good on the triple. Harris has got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, Harris blossomed into a stretch big, putting tons of work into his three-point stroke.
Randall from outside. Rebound, Minneapolis. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Pulls up. Garland with the rebound.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Over to the wing. Here's Cassell. Adams. Great positioning on the putback.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards with it. Now defended by Adams. The drive by Gobert.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
So Minneapolis wins it. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Trae Young.